Hey folks, welcome back to Cooking with Ed. Tonight's recipe is brought to you by my son Chayton. He requested that I make this. They're going to be Snickerdoodles, one of my favorites. And so, because of him, he requested, I'm going to make them tonight. Unfortunately, he won't be able to taste them, but in my heart, he knows that these are for him. So, just a quick thing, I'm going to show you what we're going to need. I have all my stuff already measured out. Like I said, it's a little bit easier for me to do it that way than trying to measure it on camera and just dragging out this video. So let me show you what we need and we'll get back. Alright, so first things first, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Mine's already preheated and ready to go. And the ingredients we're going to need are ground cinnamon, sugar, flour, cream of tartar, imitation vanilla or regular vanilla, salt, baking soda, shortening, sugar, 2 eggs, soft butter, and flour. Flour is 2 3/4 cups. It is 1.5 cups of sugar, half a cup of shortening, half a cup of butter, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, also 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So those are all the ingredients that you're going to need to make Snickerdoodles. You'll be using the sugar twice. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar to 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon in a small Tupperware dish, mixed all up. And put in a little container like so, because you're going to be rolling your Snickerdoodles in that before we bake them. So give me a moment while I get this all prepped and I'll show you step by step how to do this. Okay, now that we're a little closer to set up, we were going to be creaming together the butter, we're going to dump that into our little mixing bowl. The shortening. The sugar. The eggs, and the vanilla. Again, for the vanilla, it is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2. Alright, so we're going to cream these together using our handy dandy mixer on a little low setting. Get it all mixed up nicely. So now that we have that creamed together, I'll show you what that should look like. That is nicely creamed together. Beautiful. Next, we add we're going to blend in the flour little by little. So again, put mixer on low. And slowly mix it in, little at a time. Make the blender work for it. You can mix it by hand if you feel the need. I just don't like doing it that way. Okay, the flour's all mixed in. Now we're going to add the cream of tartar, the baking soda, and the salt. So cream of tartar, again, is also going to be 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. One. Now, cream of tartar is one of the things that really you need for this recipe. I haven't found a lot of recipes that I use cream of tartar for. It's mainly just for my Snickerdoodles. Alright, we also need to do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And there we go. Everything's mixed up. Just blend it together real quick. It's very thick, so it's kind of hard for the mixer to get through, but it works. Just go slow. It only takes a minute for it to get done. Okay, now I'm pulling this out, so I gotta slow it down so I don't make a giant mess. And we're gonna use our little knife here to clean out our beaters so we don't lose any of that cookie dough, because, you know, we want as many cookies as we can, of course. These cookies also, by the way, are wonderful to make with kids. They're not very hard, they don't take very long, and as long as you got some well-behaved children, you can make it a little date with them and make some cookies. I used to make these with my children. These are a favorite among a lot of people I know. So there we go, pretty much all cleaned out. And give you just a minute to do a little cleanup. Now I'll come back and we'll show you what to do next. Okay, we're back. I got the area cleaned up a little bit. I want to show you what your dough should look like. It should be looking like that. We got an ungreased cookie sheet, a spoon, and one thing to remember, that before you start this process, and with most cooking, as we all know, wash your hands because you are about to get dirty. Now mine are all washed up. What we're going to do, we're going to take a little piece and roll it together. It all depends on how big of a cookie you want. Now, most of them people make about a little spoonful. I like mine decent size, and then we roll it in our little mixture a little bit, and we put it on the thing. Now we want to keep these about 1 to 2 inches apart on here, depending on the size of the cookie. And once we get this done, we will put them in the oven Like I said, you should have your oven preheated already for 400 degrees. So I'm going to get these done, show you first before we put them in the oven. Alright, rolling up the last one now. Roll it in a nice little ball. Roll it around in the cinnamon and sugar mixture, just like so. We're going to set it on our pan. All set up. Ready to roll. We're going to take them now. And they're going to go into the oven. Be very careful. This is the part that the adults should do. And these are going to bake for about 8 minutes. I got my timer set over here. I use my microwave for a timer. And when they're done, we'll be back to check them out. Okay, time to pull them out. Let's see. Oh, they look beautiful. We're going to set them right over here on our little rack. Now, Snickerdoodles are one of those cookies you kind of want to remove instantly from the pan before they set, because they will still cook. So I'm putting mine into a little Tupperware, a big Tupperware. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? I know I'll be happy. And this is what we got. Nice Snickerdoodles. Get that one over. There we go. Put some on a plate for myself. And there we go, folks. I got one more pan to throw in, but that's what we got. Now I'm going to get myself a glass of milk. Again, thank you guys very much for watching Cooking with Ed, the Snickerdoodle edition. Again, another shout out to my son Chayton for the idea for making Snickerdoodles today. Please like and share my YouTube video, and stay tuned for more Cooking with Ed. If you have anything you would like to see cooked, please put it in the comments below, and I'll take it into consideration. Thank you again so much for liking, so much for subscribing and watching my channel. Stay tuned. There will be plenty more to come.